Why, hello there, random dancer on the internet. My name's Ian.
And my name's Lindsay.
And this is a Ballroom Blitz. Alrighty guys, welcome back to Ballroom Blitz. We are in the world of Latin once again. We're going to hit up some Jive, a stupidly easy figure called the Fallaway Throwaway. In previous blitzes, we have blitzed the change of places, both left to right and right to left. One of those gets you from closed to open. And a lot of your Jive moves, after we get past some of the very, very basic ones, will be performed from the open position. Sometimes though, you really don't want to put the lady under the arm. Sometimes you just don't want to spin. Sometimes you just forget and have to do something a little bit later than you would like. The Fallaway Throwaway is the move for that. Obviously, don't lead it too late. We don't encourage that, but it's a semi-good bailout move when you want to get from closed to open, but you've sort of missed the opportunity to go under the arm with your change of places. So let's have a look. So as you can see from the demo, really easy construction. It sticks to our back replace chasse type basic arrangement, but it doesn't have too many complicated under the arm type turns, and it's really easy to cradle the follow out and end up in the open position for what you want to do next. Leaders, we're going to kick off this move as always with a back replace, and as always with our basic Jive in a closed position. As we take our back step, we want to be shifting our gaze from our follower to 1/8 to the left into that fall away position for that fall away rock. But now as we do the replace, we aren't going to return our position. That's going to form part of the lead. This will mean that in our frame here, the follow will feel some of that tension, and now I'm going to double down on that. I'm going to lead into that, and I'm going to do a compact turning chasse on the spot. That's a lot of words for quick, where I'm going to not really travel that much and start to turn. As I do that, I'm not going to do anything fantastic with my frame. I'm going to encourage the follow to chasse around in front of me by just basically turning my own body, quick. So you can see I've started to come forward a little bit, but not very much, but I have now turned to face you in the camera. So I have started here. My back replace, or my back has taken me 1/8. My replace has not turned me back, so I still have a 1/8. And the compact chasse turning that final 1/8, but I'm still here in a closed-ish position. That will become more obvious when we show you both halves. Here on the second part of the second chasse, we're going to continue to bring the follow around, change our grip to that open style grip, and I'm going to try and chasse forward. Nice compact chasse, again, not, really stretching the legs and going yee-haw and pushing the follow back, but we do want to maintain the travel. So all together we have quick, changing about a quarter over the figure and ending in that open position. Quick.
Okay, followers, your steps. We're in a closed position. We can be pretty sure that we've got a back replace coming, and indeed the frame of the leader will encourage that. So they have turned an 1/8. We turn a quarter and go back replace, and we'll feel through their frame and how they're staying that we'll start to sort of be shifting around. So we're ready for a chasse on our right, a quick going right to right, and their frame will sort of swing us round in front of them. We'll feel the change of the hand, and we'll go, aha, it has been changing into an open hold. They'll let go of us with their right hand, we'll let go of them with our left, and we'll be chassed backwards for that final part. So we have a right, left, right, a right, left, a left.
So let's talk about how to put these together and get the most out of them. Really, it comes down to how we operate within the frame. Leaders, you don't want to do anything too bonkers and bend the arms and get too liberal with it. And follows, you don't want to find yourself running out of the frame and going anywhere where you're not being led. Really, it comes down to the push in the right hand. And when I say push, I want us to understand that if I just compact chasse on the spot but turn, there is a push that is created here. It is pushing on the back of the follow, but I'm not pushing the follow. There is actually no elbow or shoulder involved in this, but it's what the follow feels when we do our turning chasses. So we have our back replace, and as we get here, we have turned the follow a quarter, as always happens. Leader, you have turned an eighth and not returned, so we're in this promenade / fall away position. If I now turn to face you on the camera and don't do anything else with my arms, that is what Lindsay is feeling as she's coming round, and naturally she's stayed in that position. So if we didn't change anything here, we're actually promenading in that direction. That's the position we're in. But this is where I release, let go. That gives the follower the lead to release as well. We change our hand position, and now we enter that open position. And we've turned roughly a quarter, but almost the turn is irrelevant. Once we get there, we have stayed together, and if you turn a bit more or less, who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quick, 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 quick. There you have it, the Fallaway Throwaway. It's as simple as that. Only the 8 steps. It follows your basic jive timing. Very functional, gets you from closed out into open, and can be a lot of fun when you embellish it after getting a little bit of a mastery of it. Smash it into your jive. Let us know how you go with it. Let us know what else you would like us to blitz for you, and we will see you in the next one. Well, that's it for today's Blitz, guys and girls. Don't forget to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe.
Catch you next time.